Welcome everyone, my name is Cilia from Yin Yang Yen. In this video I have some deep yin core stretches for you. If you have done an intense core workout, it is quite important to stretch your muscles afterwards to prevent any injuries, but also to lengthen out your muscles and to have a better range of motion. It also reduces the chances on injuries, and tomorrow you probably have less muscle pain. This video specifically has some twisting, and we will stay a bit longer into a pose. So if you are new to Yin, I would advise you to do another video, this one right here, that you can get to know Yin slightly better and a little bit of shorter holds. In this video, I have prepared 3 twists for you. So we're targeting the whole torso, also the back muscles, and we will end with the Shavasana. If you have sensitive knees, I would recommend to pad your knees, so maybe with a towel or something, and maybe a blanket on the end for Shavasana will be nice. So for now, we're going to come in our thread the needle, a little variation of that. So first, padding the knees if you'd like to. Come onto our hands and knees. We're going to extend the right arm up on an inhale, look up, and exhale. We thread the needle underneath the arm. So here we're targeting the shoulders, but adding that little twist helps you to have a little bit more stretch in your torso. So if you want to have a deeper twist, you can press into your left hand. That will look like this. So you can look up from here and then play with the position with your knees and with your hips. Some people find it nice to have the left knee a little bit more in, so you have a little bit more balance. You can place the head on the floor, maybe pad it with something underneath. Another option is to bring the left arm up and over and grab onto your right thigh. But that's only optional. And then from here, see if you can start relaxing into the pose, feeling that twist in the upper body. You can start closing the eyes. Notice your breath first. Where's your breath? You don't need to change it. Just see it. No judgment. And then slowly bring your attention to your body. Notice where you feel the stretch. You may feel an opening in your arm, the sides of the body, the obliques, your rectus abdominis, also referred to the six-pack that is on the front side of your torso. You have your deeper core muscles twisting here. Maybe you feel the pressure of your left hand pushing into the floor. But also notice, where can you relax in this pose? So maybe you are pushing your left hand into the floor. It doesn't mean you have to tense your face. So start relaxing the face, relaxing the front side of the body, relaxing the back side of your body, and the legs as much as you can. Yin is really about how it feels from the inside and not about how it looks. Every body is different, and I cannot see how it is for you. So you have to feel for yourself when a stretch is too much, or maybe you can have a little bit more. It's about finding that edge, finding your edge without injuring yourself. During young exercises, so more intense workouts, we can forget about how the body feels. We forget our boundaries or limits to push through. Let that be the exact opposite of yin. It's about finding that edge, but respecting your limits and being kind for yourself. We will stay here for a little bit longer. You have just contracted your muscles a lot after a workout, so it can take some time to start relaxing those muscles. Give yourself that time. Take some deep breaths. Last 3 breaths here. And then slowly lower down. Bring that arm back. And come to lie down on your belly. You can have the hands as a cushion or bring one ear to the floor. And then slowly push yourself up. I'm going to do the other side. Come into your hands and knees. Lifting the left arm up on an inhale. And exhale, bring it underneath the other arm. And then from here, we can push the right arm open, so we can twist a little bit deeper. And then play with the position of your legs. Maybe one knee in slightly. Bring the hips more forward or backwards. And then start closing down the eyes. And feel the stretch in your left arm and shoulder. Feel the slight opening of the chest here. And see if you can use your breath to let go of that tension. You can start with the feet, your legs, your hips are soft. The back side of your torso is relaxed. Front side. Your right arm is relaxed as much as you can, still pushing into the floor. And your left arm is relaxed. Your neck and your face. Your brain is soft. No need to go anywhere. Just be here. I will give you some time to be quiet, so I won't be talking all the time. So you can enjoy the quietness in you. I will tell you when to get out of the pose. Staying here for 1 more minute. Last 3 breaths. And then slowly use your right arm to push yourself up and come to lie down on your belly. Maybe you want to bring the other cheek on the floor. Notice the after effects of the pose. And then slowly come to lie down on your back. So bringing the right knee in, making some circles with the knee, relaxing the hips, reverse the circle, and then slowly coming into our spinal twist. So bring the right knee over the left. You can hook it, and then from here maybe you want to bring the hips slightly to the right, so you can bring the hips to the left. You can open up the right arm to the right, and if you want a little bit more, you can grab onto your left leg. So we have a little bit more stretch in our quad. So you're opening up the chest a bit more too. You can hold on with your left hand, your right knee. If this feels nice, you can also look to the right. For everyone, the stretch can feel slightly different. So maybe you feel a stretch in your rectus abdominis, maybe your obliques, the quadratus lumborum, located in your lumbar spine. And it doesn't matter if your right shoulder is not on the floor. And it doesn't matter if you cannot grab your left foot. It's about feeling that twist. Start closing the eyes. And in the first minute, our muscles have to get used to this pose. You have to get used to this pose. And then after a minute, your muscles start to relax. Your connective tissue start to relax, lengthening your muscles, lengthening your joints and ligaments, but not too much. Yes, we can also stretch our ligaments and joints, but too much pressure can cause injuries. So feel the difference between pain and stretch. And feel if it's still beneficial or if it's getting painful. And remember, over time, you might get more flexible, but it takes time. Accept where you are right now. You are also giving your nervous system a sign to relax. So it's possible that you feel tiredness coming up. You come into a different state of mind. It's also possible you feel emotions coming up. Or notice if you can lie still. And see if you can just observe that. Not becoming the emotion. Not becoming any other bodily sensations. And see if you can let go of that again. And if you want, you can do a body scan to start relaxing even more and deeper. Staying here for 1 more minute. Last 3 breaths. And slowly let go of the legs. Extending the legs out, come to lie down on your back. Opening up the palms of your hands. Feet are slightly open if you'd like. And feel the release. While twisting, we stretch our muscles. We may also feel a compression. And the release of a compression can feel different. Tingling, warmth, maybe even cold. And slowly bend your left knee in, making some circles. And reverse a circle. Slightly open up that hip. And then bring the left leg over the right. You can hook it. Or if you can bend both knees to the side, bring the hips to the left and the legs to the right. And if you want a little bit more stretch, you can grab the right leg with your left hand. And you can grab the inside of the knee with your right hand. We call this the cat pulling its tail. It's only optional. Feeling that stretch slightly deeper into our chest and quad. But it also means you have slightly tension in your arms, hands, and then forget about how it looks. Let go of form. Be in the now. How is this side feeling for you? We're halfway through the practice. And with Yin Yoga, we start to slow down our movements, slow down our mind. So there is a space in between our thoughts. And within that space, you can find stillness. You can find nothing in between. A relief. When we learn our brain to slow down, we have the chance to do things differently. And with practicing Yin Yoga, we let go of our thoughts and be in our body, and not make our thoughts more important than our body. Time to feel when we slow down. Notice how our body feels. And when we know, we can adapt to it. We can make different choices. And we can start taking care of our own body. If we don't listen, we cannot understand and change it. So be grateful for having that vehicle, that body that brings you everywhere. Even till now. One more minute. Last breath. And slowly let go of the legs. And extend the legs out. Bend the legs. Come to push yourself up on the left side. So we've come to the last pose. There are some options here for the legs. If you are a bit tight in the hips, I would recommend to sit onto a little cushion or maybe a blanket, so you create a little bit more space in the hips. And then bring the left leg in and then the right leg in front. Another option is to bring the right leg on top. If you feel very flexible, you can even bring the right leg over the left. And See if you can feel both sitting bones first. This is creating a lot of tension on the outside of our legs. So notice how it is for you today. On an inhale, we lift the arms up, look up. And on exhale, we bend over to our right side, twisting. So an option here again is to place something underneath your head. Like this. And you don't want to feel any pain in your ankles or in your knees. So if this is too much, you can always come out of the pose and choose another option. You can always place something in between the legs if that is nice. And if you feel pain in the ankles, place a towel in between. You can also place a bolster in between the upper body and the legs to have a little less stretch. We're twisting to the right. So when you have found your pose, start relaxing. You will find a stretch on the left side. Maybe on the back. And feel your legs. Feel the stretch in your legs. And maybe your mind is wandering off. That's okay. Just slowly come back. Remember to use that exhale to release tension. Maybe you feel a lot of tension in your upper body, the backside. Maybe you feel tension in your core muscles, feeling that compression onto your legs. Notice, start noticing the backside of your body, relaxing your lower body, your lower back, middle back, upper back. And then move your attention to your core. Maybe there is some compression with the legs. And bringing the attention to your legs here. Relaxing the outside of the legs and your inner thighs, your calves. And see if you can really melt into the floor. Really feel grounded. Feeling that mat underneath you or the towel you're sitting on. Staying here for one more minute. Deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly push yourself up and come to lie down on your back. Just take your time, move slowly. Feel the release in your stomach, in your legs, in your back. Enjoy that feeling. This is your time to relax, taking care of yourself. We need that time for ourselves. We need that yin time. And then slowly bend your legs. Come into your right side and push yourself up. We do the other side. Last pose. Right leg in, left leg in front, or maybe even on top in our half lotus. Or if you'd like, you can come into your shoelace, having the right knee slightly in, left knee on top. It doesn't have to stack like this. It's just wherever feels right for you. It's really about feeling that outside of the legs. And again, you can use a bolster if you want to have a little bit of less tension here. We're going to twist to the left side. Or you can bring something underneath your head. And again, no pain in the ankles and in the knees. You always have the option to get out of the pose. So inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist to the left and slowly come down. And see if you can notice where you still hold some tension in your body. We've almost come to the end of the practice, so you still have a little bit of time to notice, where do I feel some tension? It can be everywhere. Notice for yourself. Bring your breath there. And with every exhale, let go of that tension. Soften, melt into this pose. You always have the option to scan your body. This side can be different. And see if you can look at your body like it's new. Be curious about what you feel. Every day, every week is different. Even though it may be the same pose, be humble to really notice in detail how you feel. And notice how the stretch changes throughout
time. One more minute. Last 3 deep breaths here. And slowly push yourself up.
Remove all the props. Come to lie down on your back and make yourself ready for Shavasana. Maybe you want to place a blanket over yourself. Put on some socks. And then bring the feet mat width apart, hand palms open. And slightly away from the body. Long neck and shoulders away from the ears. Notice your breath. Melting your heart. Let go of everything you've just heard. Let go of everything you just did. And start relaxing. Nowhere to go, just be. Slowly come back, taking some deeper breaths. Maybe move the head from left to right. Move your fingertips and your toes, your wrists and ankles. And stretch yourself out all the way. Maybe you want to yawn. Keep your eyes closed and come to the right side. Push yourself up into seated. And then slowly bring the left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. And thank yourself for taking the time to be here with yourself, to go inwards. Bring the hands in front of your heart in Namaste. And I wish you a very good day. Namaste. Slowly blink the eyes open. Thank you for joining my video. If you have any feedback or any other suggestions, please let me know. If you want a little bit more yin, I would suggest to try this video. And if you'd like to try some core work, you can try it here. Have a good day.